You know, it's been a little while since we've watched any dinosaur scary related analog horror videos. And I have that big playlist that I go through, and I'm not gonna lie, part of me went, I feel like a lot of these creators probably have more videos. And so for the next set of videos on that playlist, I got curious and I clicked on the next one, which was CD Jurassic. And in fact, they do have more. Instead of the 3 that was on the playlist, they got 5. What's up, everyone? My name is Swift Edge, and welcome back to more Jurassic Park analog horror videos. Today, we're going to watch all 5 of these videos. We got a couple of short ones, and then 3 big, juicy, long ones that are going to be filled to the brim with fear, terror, and dinosaurs. And probably corporate secrets and stuff that they don't want you to know about. Are you ready? Do you have your snacks? Do you have your drinks? Do you have whatever you need? Do you have a pillow to hold tight so you don't get scared? If you don't, sucks to suck. Let's get started! Let's go with Ingen victims! Let's go. Captions, there are no captions. Never mind. I was going to say captions need to be on. There are none. Casualties. You got 3 right there, huh? Are these going to be big throughout the entire 5 videos? Or casualty 1? I'm sorry, I really didn't pay attention to the names. Whoopsie. Oh, you're blocking out the picture. That's good, because I don't want to see a human body torn to pieces by a dinosaur. No, thank you. We got Mr. Cool Man. Mr. Cool Shades. Well, not cool so more, because you blocked out your eyes. Now your entire body is blocked out. Oh, you lost a leg. It took a souvenir. Like, that's mine. Thank you. Wait, why are you blocking out his eyes? Why are you blocking out his eyes? Oh, he was in a facility. Oh, that one went. I'm taking both of these. I heard Frank got 1 leg. I'm taking 2. I'm upping Frank. Casualty 4. The entire name for Casualty 4 is blanked out. You know, nothing more terrifying than a broken door when it comes to dinosaurs. Oh, you can't even see the entire body. That's how bad that is. That's... Oh, no. What am I remembering? What am I remembering?
Remember, where there are dinosaurs, there is danger. They will hunt you.
Yeah, of course they're gonna hunt.
They will kill you.
Yeah, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna hunt me, they're gonna hurt me, they're gonna do everything. Because they're freaking dinosaurs! Roar! Like... Oh my god, I'm not looking at a tiger going, I want to keep it as a pet because eventually it's a freaking tiger. It's gonna eat me. There was people who performed in Las Vegas who had a tiger who had, prime example, it hurt them. You don't keep a dangerous animal and expect to not get hurt. No, let's bring back an entire species because it's good for money. Does the cash feel good when there's blood running on it? Go on to the next video, which is Ingen Sector 29 Encounter. Oh god. Oh yay, we get the fun old night vision, because that's not gonna be terrifying with the eyes in the background, like, hi there. I see you. I mean, this doesn't work on a dinosaur. Demons and ghosts maybe, but not dinosaurs. What emergency alert? This might work more. Oh.
Warning. An unidentified number of velociraptors have been located in the south lowlands of Sector 29D.
Oh, you got
All of Sector
velociraptors?
29 is advised to take shelter in a secure location
Captains?
immediately. If you find yourself outside in Sector 29D, contact the Casualty Department immediately on Channel 2.
Because you're going to die.
Velociraptors contain the following attributes.
'Cause
a flattened
contact
snout,
them, let them know you're
large
gonna die.
sickle claw, yellow-green eyes, and orange coloring similar to a tiger. These predators are 6 feet tall and have been tracked to go nearly 40 miles per hour.
Hi.
If you see a velociraptor, avoid eye contact and slowly move away to a secure area. If you come in contact with a velociraptor, there is nothing you can do. Engine security will be dispatched to the given sector in the following...
Just give up and die, you
with
can't do anything.
our capabilities. If you find yourself in the given sector, remain clear of all engine security forces, as you could be caught in the crossfire.
Die by raptor, die by bullet. Which one do you want? So pretty much contact them to let them know, I'm dead. Don't run away. Why? Because it's gonna kill you. Oh, look at you, caught on camera. And listen, they say avoid eye contact. That's not what Chris Pratt taught me in Jurassic World. Hold your palm up and be like, no, no, bad dog. That's what I learned from Chris Pratt. But no, avoid eye contact. Yeah, I don't want to watch them run at me and eat my head, thank you very much. No, this is much better. Oh, God. That's the last thing you want to hear before you die. And then oh, clever girl. I don't like that. That's scarier than a ghost. I think they saw me. Oh, they definitely saw you. God. Welcome to death, you silly little goose. You can't outrun them. They run fast. Wasn't it one of the videos they said that they run up to like 30 miles an hour or 40? Could you imagine driving a vehicle and all of a sudden right beside you was just like, hey, how you doing? You think you can get away from me like that? Ah. Because, you know, apparently in all the frickin' Jurassic Park vehicles, they're open wide Jeep. Except for the ones that are supposed to go through the track to see things. Those ones still didn't work. Those ones were still inefficient. Alright, now we're going to the Hammond reassurance tape. I feel like there's no reassurance here in this working in this park. It's like, hey, you know what? We'll send your family a nice basket of fruit when you die. Oh, there's captions for this. There's captions for the other video, but they were not keeping up. Oh, Hammond. Hi, Hammond.
World of adventure unlike anything you've ever experienced before.
It's something.
I should explain. I'm John Hammond, the owner and creator of this magnificent enterprise.
Magnificent. Terrifying. It's terrifying.
You're quite aware that Jurassic Park refers to that time in history, the Jurassic period when dinosaurs roamed the world. Here at Jurassic Park, we've created the world's largest man-made living laboratory devoted solely to the study of dinosaurs.
Then you should know in the study that they're dangerous. Don't make them.
Lettuces are at work on the process of cloning selected dinosaurs to build a miraculous feat of bioengineering. A central control, our nerve center for the entire site. Every creature is monitored on a continual basis.
They're not monitored enough. They're not, John.
And in the field, our park rangers are constantly watching the area, communicating directly with central control at all times, and patrolling the site to ensure guest comfort and safety. 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 Safety.
Notice how it glitches on safety? Because you're in a park with gnashing teeth and claws. There is no safety. You enjoy this ASMR? I didn't. I heard it myself. It was a playback. Oh goody, what do you got for us now, Ingen? Huh? Guide to handling loss of life in the park. You handle it with tears and trauma. That's how you handle it. Stop further loss of life. Quarantine witnesses. Non-disclosures. Disregard evidence. Deliver and forget. Yeah! Corporate companies, baby! Corporate life of nothing happened, and you'll say nothing. Take immediate action to prevent further loss of life. Orders should be sent out to according subordinates to handle and treat the situation swiftly and as safely as possible. And if there's loss of life, you tell them you never saw anything, nothing happened. Quarantine all witnesses to the incident as soon as it occurs. This is imperative to avoid any leak of information regarding the incident to the broader public. Oh no, I'm telling you right now, and if they try to shoot me, then we got more issues. Could be like, I'm telling everybody. Have witnesses sign non-disclosures on the incident to avoid further legal troubles. Witnesses are expected to receive compensation for their troubles. Remember, spare no expense. I want $10 million. $10 million for my trauma. Erase all video evidence of the fatality by burning the respective tapes. Any tapes discovered post-incident will result in dismissal of your position. And dismissal means a bullet to the head, pretty much. What this is what they're trying to say. Because they want their park to be safe. Deliver final report to head of command. Literally, if I had to experience that, $10 million. Spare no expense? Oh, $100 million. $100 million, baby. Keep my mouth shut.
Costa Rica operation shut down back in '93. You might recall the wee problem we experienced, only due, I might say, to sabotage.
Oh yeah? Just a wee little bit of sabotage there, John. Log ID 72967. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm talking with this accent. I got to stop. Sorry, this is serious. This is sad. Who are you and who are you? Jack Webb, JP, Dispatch. Oh, Jack Webb got killed. They burned his tape, didn't they? But apparently not well enough because they have a copy. Otherwise, how are we watching this? How do we know? Is anyone going to answer that?
This is JPAC 13-7 Crossshot. I was on call to deal with the food dispenser issues here in the Tyrannosaurus paddock, and I'm having trouble with the
T-Rex!
side of the paddock, and I won't be able to leave till this gate is locked correctly. Can you help troubleshoot this thing? Over.
Sabotage.
Can I have the ID number for the gate? Over.
Sabotage.
ID number is 172-998-Tango Romeo Lima -2.
I'm trying to say it was sabotage and probably not internal issues. Like maybe the mechanisms broke.
The gate here? Gate appears to close all the way, but I'm not getting any lights to signal anything. Not to mention that I'm not seeing any mechanical movement in the gate as well. The gate might have blown fuse or something, I'm not really sure.
Blowing a fuse or something.
Understood, let me walk you through the reboot process.
So they're trying to say sabotage, but I feel like it was really just complications and technical issues.
You need to open that door using your key. Copy that. Just 1 second.
So really, in my mind, I'm like,
First, take the power switch and move it from the left.
they gotta say sabotage to cover themselves.
And then back again to get the lights working again. Look for a small red light in the corner next to the switch. If it's not lit after that, try again until it becomes lit.
Oh yeah, just keep. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Good, so you'll notice that the red light is now flashing in different patterns. For this startup, you have to push the button under the light at the right time when the red light flashes 3 times simultaneously. If it works, 3 green lights will appear on the left side of the panel going down. Understood. You're advised.
Oh, now just go.
Good work.
Yeah.
Okay, try when it flashes 2 times instead.
You took a little long to get back on that.
Okay.
Why are you pausing? Oh god, you're gonna hear a roar.
Yeah, it looks like this lit up 3 green lights. With the startup procedure, there will only be one way to start it up via the built-in system. There will be a certain pattern you have to hit the buttons in order to get the gate fully operational again. Let me know when you're ready for me to read off the instructions for this part. You'll have to follow along with me on this part.
At least you're helpful.
Okay,
So.
there will be a 3x4 array of toggle switches and 2 buttons.
I mean, I'm hoping maybe just dispatches the sabotage.
Row and flip it and hold it for 5 seconds.
Sorry.
The switch will spring back. After that, flip the 3rd switch in the 3rd row and the 1st switch in the 4th row at the same time. These switches will stay in place. At this point, the top button will light up. Push it. If the system is being turned on correctly, there will be a loud buzzing noise emitting from the box. Now flip the 1st switch on the 2nd row and you should be in business.
I love that it sounds so complicated because it does. You're dealing with dinosaurs. You need complicated
The
systems.
system might be caught in a glitch here. I'm gonna have to send it.
Because if they're not complicated and they're simple, then the dinosaurs are just going to break out way easier than they already have.
I'm worried it's gonna cause some unwanted attention here. I'll pick you up while I wait. Copy that. The technician should be there within a half hour.
Sorry for that break. There was an ad, which, loving that. Why are we now seeing the inside of this? Are we now actually going to see the saboteur come into frame, or what's happening? Or is this the monitoring system? What is going on here? I think this is the technician coming out. I think the technician, though, is sadly going to find a dead body. And that's going to be like a, oh. Yeah, when it comes to other kind of animals, you could say 30 minutes. 30 minutes might be safe. Not when you're dealing with something that's basically a freaking dragon. It's just a dragon without wings. And doesn't breathe fire. Thank God for that. Alright. We're driving up on this pathway right now. I would also think that the system would be a little bit out of the way. Heart rate timeline. So it seems pretty standard and normal. 612.94. So it's pretty regular. So it's calm right now, is what you're saying. I'm assuming if it's in a chase, it's gonna start going a little irregular. If it was chasing and it's still calm, that's terrifying. Don't show me that. Food dispenser repair is complete. Oh, they got a dispenser, right? The goats, right? Which, technically, I don't think it's enough to satiate a big creature like that. There are creatures in our planet walking around right now, swimming, moving, however they move around, that eat so many times at just one interval. Because they got big belly. Door buzzing glitch begins. So that's gonna send it into a frenzy then, huh? Oh, because it can hear the buzzing. It don't like that. Uh-oh. Oh no. We're seeing the heartbeat get a little irregular. How are they able to monitor it though? That's my question. Do they have something that's hanging around or inside of it? Technician arrives. Because I'm very curious how they would do that. Oh. Oh no. It's either going off the sounds or scent. So it's hearing this buzzing. Something new has arrived in its mind. And it's like, hi. Run. Oh, that was just the door. That was just the door. Sorry. Naturally, it's a little tense. If you had to drive around at night in a Tyrannosaurus Rex's paddock, would you not be a little terrified? That was a car crash. With no sounds. Now there's sounds. Nothing that led up to it, I'm assuming, roll. Dispatch, I'm pooping my pants right now and I need some help. Send new underwear and send a security team with lots of tranquilizers. That's a lot of teeth. Don't roar. Please don't roar. It stepped on me and roared.
Park is better than ever and incorporates safety features that will ensure a Costa Rica incident could never happen again.
Lies! Don't believe what they tell you. It's all lies. Oh my gosh, no. That is... Oh god. That... I don't know if that was actual sabotage though, because they said it was just a wee little bit of sabotage. Where was the sabotage? It felt like it was actual complications and technical issues that you guys didn't account for. But the incident happened. Time to move on to Sonora. I'm not saying all that. There's a lot of letters and numbers. I'm not saying it. Ooh, we got a nice feed of different cameras. Wait, oh, they got noise. Okay, rolling back. What's going on? Love how we have these illustrations of trees. Of course, they're also spaced out because it's like, hey, we need to be able to see the dinosaur. Okay, what's the issue? What's the complication here? It's just roaring. You do realize creatures and animals roar when they're just hanging around, right? What kind of roar is that, though? What kind of creature do you have in there? There was a breach in the carnotaurus paddock 2 nights ago. The paddock appeared to be down for exactly 10 minutes with no signs of any damage. Oh, God. Fortunately, our dinosaur did not escape. Our dinosaur. We have reason to believe that this was malicious. After the carnotaurus was put down and airlifted, we discovered the remains of a person within the paddock's fences. Alongside the remains, we found a camera with an intact VHS inside. This tape appears to be directly linked with a JPAC member involved with the Toro team that went missing. That went what? The night of the breach. You guys really gotta have better employees. This is the recovered tape. You gotta train your people better. Give them all guns. And I don't mean with tranquilizers. Give them shotguns, baby. They need to be protected. If I'm going into any kind of paddock with a big old dinosaur like that, that has intentions of eating me, I'm taking a 12 gauge, okay? I was handed a paper today regarding Sonora, our carnotaurus. Ingen wants to put it down due to health and safety concerns in around a week's time, as she has been showing signs of extreme aggression and restlessness unless she improves. It's a dinosaur. It's gonna be restless. You're keeping it in a walled area. This is why zoos aren't exactly the best idea for a lot of these animals. Zoos are fun to go to, but you gotta feel bad for the animals because they're used to wildlife. They're used to nature. I know some creatures get bred in captivity, but is that a dinosaur? I don't know what that is. Just 3 days ago, one of my coworkers had to be brought by helicopter to the mainland after suffering a severe injury from Sonora. He was tasked to fix one of the floodlights, and while on the crane, Sonora bashed up against it, causing a collapse. Unfortunately, further details regarding what happened are unclear. Well, if it notices there, a picture from this morning. Okay, so it bashed up against the crane. A change of diet was proposed earlier, and today we put it into action. A recent undisclosed sauropod had just passed and was sent to the paddock this afternoon. We'll be able to tell tomorrow if it works or not. We don't have much longer before Ingen takes action. Okay, so you actually have some employees who want to care for the dinosaurs, make sure that they're being maintained. Otherwise, the overall company of Ingen is like, get rid of them. But the thing is, when it comes to creatures like this that have this type of nature, trying to control that is difficult. That's why we also train dogs, okay? Because some dogs have different natures, and then you gotta nurture it properly. Just like also how you nurture a dog is going to alter its nature. So if you take a nice dog and you're a dick, the dog might become a dick. Then you have dogs who have these stereotypical, which, you know, again, it's all how you nurture and take care of. This is why from puppies, we train dogs so as they get older, they're like, hey, I know how to sit, roll over, shake a paw, all of that. Dinosaurs, it's a little more complicated. Gate opening. I mean, it could be done, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to try and train a gigantic dinosaur, though. That's the thing. Not really something I'm all there for. That's really loud, by the way. It appears Sonora actually ate a good portion of it. There appears to be plenty more, and at least it's eating something now. What were you trying to feed it before? Unfortunately, Sonora still has a lack of sleep, which has not been good for its level of aggression. Maybe it's sick. Maybe it's got some kind of illness. Maybe you guys could try to care for it in a different way. I don't like how spaced out those bars are. I know you want to be able to see the creature. But no, that's not enough. That's not enough protection. Well, that would make me piss my pants a little bit. Not gonna lie. Where is it? Where is it? Tree damage taken from in paddock cam. But yeah, like, maybe you can train dinosaurs from birth? I don't know. It's official. Sonora will be relocated in 2 days' time. I'm not sure what will happen going forward for Sonora or our paddock. Most of the staff has been relocated. It just leaves me and one other for pure oversight for the next day of two before the Ingen team comes from retrieval. I mean, I know with, like, Chris Pratt in Jurassic World, he was training the raptors. Maybe you could do that with some of the bigger dinosaurs. Probably not. That seems really complicated. Like, hey, look down at me. Look down. Bring the head down. You long neck jerk. Look at me. Sit. I don't think that would work. That would be some trick, though. Could you imagine going to Jurassic Park and they actually were to do that? Sometimes I want dinosaurs to be real, and then I'm just like, nope. I remember how terrifying they were. You see them in the pages of all these history books, and you're like, no. You see them in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, and you're like, nope. A package appeared in my locker with my name on it. It contained an odd syringe used to collect tissue, along with a note. An opportunity. You'll be on your own tomorrow for most of the night after carnotaurus I'm pretty sure is what that is sedated. At promptly 3:15 a.m., turn off the power to the paddock. You will now have 10 minutes to go inside the fence and use the syringe to extract a tissue sample. Return to the east dock and back before 5 a.m. When at the east dock, place the sample in the refrigerated container in the locker 356. Code 112136. For this, you'll be rewarded a large payment. Stay in touch. We have some secret dealings. That is where I like that Jurassic World started showing that there was a military mindset, too, for some of these dinosaurs. Which, I'm not saying that this is what this could be for. But it's for some. Black market goes crazy, man, for tissue samples of things that should no longer exist. Dinosaurs. Push the red button immediately after needle is removed from species to activate 2-hour refrigerant. Break off needle after sample is retrieved and dispose accordingly. Use handle to thrust the needle into the species and draw back on the handle to capture sample. Why does the needle really matter? It's not like anyone's gonna go and start looking. Oh, found something. That don't look right. I wouldn't be one of those inspectors. Nah. You know. Oh. Yeah, I ain't going inside there. So this person is the one whose remains were in there. You're hoping to sedate the creature. Dude, it's not even sleeping properly. On its own. What makes you think a sedative is going to work on it? It is aggressive, it is angry, it is probably going to fight back against that. Oh no, see that's just wrong. People are dumb enough as well to go into actual zoo cages with animals. Then when the animal beats the crap out of them or eats them, everyone is like, put down the animal. It's an animal, that's its nature. It's also like, hey, you just came into my territory. What do you think would happen if Jurassic Park was real? There would be idiots that would jump into the cages because there's just that much space in between the bars. It's like, I want to see them up close. And then everyone's like, kill the dinosaur, and killed that person and ate his head. You intruded on its territory. Here's your sign of how stupid you are. Don't look at me like that. You know for a fact people would do it. It didn't get sedated. Keep on waiting for a meal to show up. Wow. Oh. Oh. Yeah, listen. Parkour videos are fun to watch, but when watching them go through... Got cut off by an ad there, so I had to interrupt myself. Listen, watching parkour videos are fun. Watching people jump through not so wide of openings, that's really tough, especially when you're in an actual moment of this is life or death. I don't want to die. Doing that for real? A little complicated, especially with the dinosaur, because if your foot's out even a little bit, it's just going to hide there. Get back here. So, no thank you. Now we're going to go on to the final video from CD Jurassic, which is titled Devil from the Deep. So either we're dealing with the Spinosaurus or the big shark-like... Dude, I can't remember the name. It is a big old terrifying boy. And I hate the ocean for many reasons, and if that thing was still around, I would have another reason to add to my list. Ah yes, show me the waves before you show me the terrifying creature. Jurassic Park is not the real world. It is intended to be a controlled world that only imitates the natural world. Yeah, because if it was the real world, no one would go in the ocean or the forest or anything. That's the thing, you could say, oh, put them in controlled environments like a little island. They would find a way. Life finds a way, okay? There's no captions. There's nothing for that for this video, so... It's talking about tires. Which reminds me, it started snowing here. Now I gotta worry about winter driving. Thank God I got new
回到央
tires.
视新闻。
Welcome back to CCTV News. A somber discovery was made along the coast of Maoming as a missing fishing boat washes up in pieces. So one of these creatures got out. This vessel, which had gone missing in the South China Sea, has left behind a trail of debris that paints a tragic picture of what happened. The fishing boat's disappearance had been a source of concern. The vessel, believed to have been involved in commercial fishing activities, seemingly met with a catastrophic event that shattered it into pieces. The circumstances leading to the vessel's tragic fate are still under investigation. Dinosaur. Preliminary reports suggest that the vessel might have encountered a severe storm, powerful waves, or even a collision, I was not done reading, that resulted in its destruction. Our hearts go out to the families and friends of the crew members who were on board the vessel. The news of this discovery must be an incredibly difficult ordeal for them to bear. Well, no duh, they just lost their loved ones. How would you feel if it was you? Oh god, that's such an old web browser. Holy crap. And my son will never ever believe that this is the type of sites I had to deal with as a kid. Because there was very little graphics, there was very little pizzazz on web pages. There was very little vibrance and color and life on the internet back when I was a child. And if there was, it was so bland and basic. It really was. What's funny is my son will never believe me that this is what I had to deal with. God, it makes me sound old. Okay, so we have the helicopter of Ingen just flying around. But how do you know it's Ingen, though? How could you make it out? Chinese fisherman's account from March 14th. Identity blurred for anonymity. I was part of a crew working aboard a sizable fishing trawler belonging to a well-known company.
Our days were spent chasing quotas and bringing in hauls that met the demands of our industry. It was a routine that became second nature to us. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, we were out in the South China Sea, navigating the waves in search of the next catch. Suddenly, a commotion broke out among the crew. We'd spotted something unusual, something that defied the predictable patterns of our work. There it was, a creature unlike anything we'd encountered, enormous and mysterious. The creature then seemed to start attacking our trawler, its massive body slamming into the vessel with relentless force. Waves crashed over the deck,
What happens when you mess with
panic
DNA?
swept through the crew. We
You create crap that should not exist anymore.
Overboard, struggling to maintain our balance amidst
Or you
the
just create
chaos.
crap that just
While
shouldn't
trying to hold
exist.
on, I caught a short glimpse. It was larger than anything I'd ever seen before. I thought I saw scales on it, but could not make out a color. We were all so terrified during the encounter to grasp any details of it.
Data collected from the net sound of the trawler prior to the attack. Ooh. That's pretty cool, though. But, ooh. Ooh. You're gonna see something real big. The fact that the fishies are around, unless that is the creature. God, I hope that's not the creature. I really hope that's not the creature. Is that... That's a grouping of fish. It looks like maybe they're trying to swim away? Maybe they're swimming far. I don't know. The blurriness of their bodies cannot give me a clear indicator. Oh! That's a clear indicator of something. It's a nice, decent sized boy. You didn't have to add the sound effects. The image alone is terrifying. Sound effects are just a nice added bonus of, oh god! Something's gonna just... I like this. Had to get this footage. Someone's gonna break the water. I don't like this. I don't like it. I hate it. I really do. Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that, because I didn't want nothing breaking the water. Just... I really don't want to deal with that. Oh, no. This is taking me back to my Subnautica days and hating being in the water. I'm not even playing nothing or actually swimming, and I just... Oh, every part of me is like, no. Hi there! Someone remind me in the comments what that thing is again, because I can't remember. Otherwise, I'll just put it on the video of what it is, because I really can't remember. Imagine that being the last thing you see on a camera. And of course, if that gets discovered, Ingen's gonna come and knock in and be like, we would like this footage, and to keep your mouth shut, please, how much is it gonna cost? Because again, I'd be like, 100 milli. 100 milli. I don't care if it bankrupts you. I don't care if it bankrupts you, alright? I want 100 milli. But that was CD Jurassic's 5 analog Jurassic Park horror videos. I'm pretty sure that probably some of those other creators I've already watched on that giant playlist are probably creating more videos, so I'm going to go back and look and see if they have more, because I'd love to watch some of them, because, again, these creators are fantastic. They're creating such terror. They're adding to the sense of fear that Jurassic Park has already created, Jurassic World has already created, and now I'm like, I need to read the books, because they're absolutely terrifying from what I've heard. But I can't wait to go and watch more videos. I don't know what it is. I hate it, but I love it. I love seeing dinosaurs act the way that they should act, and humans just being like, I don't know what's happening, because, well, let's see. But hey, if you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought about this. If there are any videos you'd like to see me react to in the future, leave some suggestions down below. I take them all into consideration, and if you're new around here and you've been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one. You have yourselves a wonderful day. Don't mess with DNA. Okay, just don't do it. Bye!